So what were your final thoughts on the show? On the whole night, really?
I thought the main event was completely on another level than the rest of the show.
Level.
I don't know.
Oh, even from the rest of the show.
Yeah, I don't know.
I mean, they did have like 7 more finisher kickouts than the rest of the show.
Right,
too.
and that's what I'm saying. I know the fan involvement was probably one of the biggest reasons. I don't know.
It's like the crowd was into that match the whole time, but they got super into it at the end. Like it was another level.
Right.
Like I think the crowd was like second most into it the first match, and then the second match, and then they kind of got a little quieter the third and fourth match.
Yeah.
And then the main event they got really amped up again.
Yeah, I mean it was.
They went absolutely nuts at the end.
Yeah, I thought. I mean all the matches were great. I'm trying to think of what else happened. Oh no, I thought Pete Dunne's match was probably the best one.
Yeah, that went long. I was surprised it was as long as it was.
I'm not surprised.
They beat the crap out of each other.
That was what it was. It was so brutal. It wasn't even like, I mean, it was a combination of like cool spots, but with like this crazy strong style type of wrestling. It was like ridiculous. I didn't realize. I mean, I knew it was like UK wrestling. It was probably like more like brute, you know.
Right.
So that was obviously complimented, but it was still really good. What else? The tag match was great.
Yeah, I love the tag match. Those guys are all so good.
Every NXT tag match is great, but like all those guys are just such flowing with chemistry.
Yeah. And I love the War Raiders entrance. So.
Yes, I think the tag match was probably the best when you look at it from a wrestling perspective. But overall, I think the main event is the best match.
And Ricochet and Alistair were over.
That's what I'm saying. I feel like both those guys and the Road. Oh my God, what were they called again?
War Raiders.
War Raiders. Yeah, I was about to say Road Warriors.
You know where you're turning?
Yeah. Oh wait, no, I don't, because
it's at the light.
Okay, cool. I forgot that I'm dropping it off. Thank you. But yeah, they were really fucking good, man. The spots in that match were just typical NXT pay-per-view spots. And it was fun. Like, I honestly, wait, which way?
Keep going.
I want to say that met my expectations. And hey, listen.
Well, yeah, but I mean, considering how high expectations are for Takeover, that's not.
Yeah, it's
that's
pretty
saying
good,
something.
Right? Yeah, I mean.
I think it was better than the last one we went to.
Definitely.
I think it was probably on par with the second one. I don't think anything will ever beat the first one.
I think the third one was the weakest one of all the ones we saw.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
I think the first one was the best. I don't think anything will ever beat that one because it was such a special night.
See, I like the second one, but mostly because Nakamura was so over.
Oh, that was amazing.
Yeah.
All right, so you put it second one is best, then what? Left here.
Oh, thanks.
Then what?
Oh, you're recording. Notice. That's cool. Second one is best. First was second, and then sounds weird. You know what I'm saying?
I got you. The first one we went to was second best.
Right.
Keep going.
Okay. Third one was the weakest. Not saying it was bad. It was just.
Yeah, sure. I got you. And so today it comes in third place.
We're ranking that show too. I'd say today comes in second place, but that's probably not fair.
You put this one ahead of the first one?
Yeah, but I wasn't really a crazy fan of NXT back then. But that is fair because I wasn't really a crazy fan of NXT either times. Like I love NXT, but like as far as me being involved in professional wrestling, I wasn't really so much in 2015 or this year. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
Is it?
No, keep going. You're good.
Yeah,
it's one of the best.
So I think this one is actually better than Takeover 1. No one's gonna agree with me on that.
Nah, no way.
But I don't. Whatever.
I was surprised when I asked you before. This is my car, so it's right here. I was surprised when I asked you before. You said the best match of the Takeovers we went to was DIY and Revival.
Yeah.
Ahead of Sasha and Bayley. Because Sasha and Bayley is like gone down in history.
Yeah,
I
know that was good too.
A legendary match.
I don't know. It's hard to rank. I mean, I like the tag match.
No, it was phenomenal. I was just surprised.
But it might have been biased for me to say because again, I wasn't as much into NXT that year as I was the following year.
Another thing that I don't think should be forgotten: Velveteen Dream's entrance was amazing.
Yeah, Velveteen was outstanding.
Yeah, what are your thoughts on him? Actually, both of them. What do you think of Matt Riddle and what do you think of Velveteen Dream?
Oh, dude, I love Matt Riddle. He immediately stood out to me. He was just fucking cool. Yeah, I mean, Velveteen I knew from Patrick from NXT, and I remember Hulk Hogan was like, "Oh, we should call off the competition right now." Because,
yeah, that's why he tributes him because Hogan loved him.
Oh yeah, because he was saying he was the only one that woke up at like 4 a.m. to watch Beast from the East. You know.
Yes. Watched it at all.
Right. Yeah.
That's kind of what my point was. Like, you need your sleep. You should take care of yourself, but still watch the show.
Right. Yeah. So that was cool.
That's when you knew that season of Tough Enough was a joke.
Yeah. I mean,
the only people who have stuck around from that are Mandy Rose and Sonya Deville. Do you know who they are even?
Not really. I know Mandy Rose.
They were Amanda.
Yeah.
That's the one Miz was obsessed with.
Oh. You probably put in a good word.
Sonya Deville was the one.
Is he eating McDonald's now?
No, he's not in wrestling.
I didn't think so. He didn't look like a wrestler at all.
Yeah. I'm so upset. He was so good. But
everyone liked him from a career.
What was her name? I forget what her real name is, but she was the one who was the MMA fighter, and she came out of the closet in the tryout. I don't know if you saw.
Oh, I don't know.
What was her name? Anyway, her ring name is Sonya.
Tough Enough season?
Yes.
No, I don't know.
Her ring name is Sonya Deville.
Okay. Oh yeah.
She was the Jersey Devil. Was her nickname.
Yeah, that sounds familiar. Now it's coming together, but yeah.
Those are the only two who stuck around.
Yeah. Either way.
And him and Velveteen Dream.
Yeah, because Tough Enough's kind of a waste of time. But the winner of Tough Enough never really makes it anywhere. It's crazy. So what happened? Like Miz lost Tough Enough in 2004.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So I thought Velveteen works he works his ass off. So like I can see how much better he's gotten in the last.
Yeah, he's got the total package.
Yeah. He's so into wrestling.
A star.
He's so into his gimmick. His gimmick is weird and interesting at the same time.
And he makes it work.
Yeah, no. So he was phenomenal, of course. Like, I feel like what was I gonna say? I completely forgot. I'm too tired. But yeah, I feel like he's like from a technical perspective, like Velveteen is just really fucking good. That's what I want to say. I'm really tired. I'm sorry.
Were you kind of asleep for the women's match, or did you enjoy it?
Yeah, a little bit. I mean, I was aware of it. I was watching it. I was picking up all the spots they were doing. But at that point, I was a little burnt out. Then the main event happened, and I just kind of got revitalized, I guess, so to speak.
Yeah, that's kind of how the whole crowd was.
Yeah.
The crowd kind of was a little dead for that. But
Yeah.
they came back alive. The hype video got everybody into it. Everybody was also waiting for Adam Cole all night.
Yeah.
The entire night.
I know.
One guy would say Adam
so
Cole.
over, dude.
One guy would say Adam Cole, and then the entire section would say, baby.
Yeah. No, it was.
We can't forget this. The highlight of the night, maybe, aside from the very end, was the corner section.
Yeah.
That had a light shining in their face, and so they were chanting. What were they chanting? They chanted,
chanted,
"Turn that shit off."
No,
turn the light off.
Fuck this light, and it was
light.
so audible, dude. It was so funny.
It was amazing.
It was blatantly obvious too that these guys are getting blinded because like if you saw the rest of the sections,
that section was so bright,
dude. They were all dimmed out, and that section in particular was like, I mean, you could see their faces. Like that's how much it was beaming into them. And it was like, holy shit! Can you imagine buying tickets and like? I mean, some of these guys probably paid more than we did.
Yeah, but they fixed it. So
I know, but they had to speak out.
Yeah, they didn't know. They were
exactly.
They were probably nervous as hell. Yeah.
So they said fuck this light at first, and then they said turn that shit off, and then they said fuck this light again, and then they kind of went quiet, and then they went obviously, they turned the light off, and everyone was like.
The whole crowd cheered. There were yes chants. There was a you deserve it chant.
It was funny because it was like in the middle of a shit lock too, and like people who were watching it. Yeah, people who were watching it like through the network probably had no idea what the fuck
was that during the first match? Yeah, it had to be.
Yeah. So
another thing I will say that was different about this show, nobody really cared about the taping beforehand.
Yeah. Well, half the people were even there.
Yeah, not a lot of people hadn't gotten there yet.
Like,
which
there was
surprised
half the arena that was there.
Like the first Takeover, Enzo and Cass were the most people on the entire show.
Oh, was that an NXT taping?
Yeah.
I didn't know.
The first Takeover we went to, they were on the taping before.
Right. Yeah. Okay. Yeah.
That's why I was saying, like, dude, you guys shouldn't go get food. You should be here because Enzo and Cass are gonna come out.
It's all right, man. I wasn't.
I still watch that episode of NXT on the network sometimes because the crowd was so loud and so.
Yeah. Oh well, yeah.
SAWFT.
Yeah, that was.
So
I remember that. That was like the and the funny thing is, I wasn't a fan of NXT at the time, so I was like a little shell shocked. But
that show made you a fan of NXT.
Yeah, man. I was like, dude, you people are nutty. What the hell? Like, because I was so used to Raw and SmackDown, where like the crowd is dead half the time, and then you'd hear like a little like kind of high pitched squeals for like baby faces, and it was like. Kids like having their like signs that they made at Staples, the night before, like with big oak tags like in my face, like.
We're gonna make fun of the kids again.
Sorry, I don't know. Like
we didn't go to Raw that year though. We went to Raw the next year.
Yeah, it's so NXT is obviously an older audience. Not that it's intended for an older audience, but it just happened to be.
I would say it is.
Yeah, probably. But not.
But kids do like it though.
Yeah, but yeah, it's definitely cool. There were like no signs and.
Any last thoughts on Takeover?
Takeover is Takeover. It never disappoints.
Yeah.
And I'm always glad I do it after the show.
So who did you find yourself rooting for in the main event at the end? Because you started out the night I asked you, were like, oh, Gargano for sure.
Yeah.
Then you saw how nuts people were going for Adam Cole, and you're like, oh, I think Cole is a little better.
I had to take a good look because I haven't been following, and I wasn't really following Cole for a while. I honestly really didn't care. I thought Gargano was the right guy.
You just wanted a good match?
You know? I did. I was kind of going back and forth. At the end of the day, I probably will say I wanted Adam Cole to win because it was just it was cool. Like Adam Cole is cool and he looks cool.
But seeing Gargano finally win the title was cool, man.
Yeah. No, it was just the right.
The crowd was definitely more in favor of Cole at the beginning, but by the end they got him.
Well, it's Brooklyn. I'm not surprised. You know, Brooklyn is a thing for Adam Cole, and also the fact that that when I saw the ending and I saw like the I guess plot was basically over. I know it was supposed to be Ciampa and Gargano. I was like, you know what, this is
it might not be though.
For the pay-per-view.
They may keep the feud going. Adam Cole's gonna be pissed.
That'd be great. Yeah, well, he kicked out like 7 times. I mean, he was like beyond freaked out every single kick out.
He did do a really good job with the facial expression.
Yeah, because he sold it. He sold it really well the 2nd time, let alone like the 6th time. It was like ridiculous.
Yeah, more kickouts than are definitely to my preference. But if you're gonna do it, you got to do it in that match.
No, I know. Well, the fans deserved it because we obviously got Ciampa strapped from us at the last second, so they knew when to do it.
And then people started leaving, and I was like, thankfully you didn't want to leave because
that's cool.
I like staying until the end and cheer him on.
Everyone around our
and then Ciampa came out and they hugged. It was amazing.
I know. Yeah, you could say it broke kayfabe, but I think everyone kind of knows.
It did, but
I think Ciampa also was kind of breaking character.
Also, you got to watch that YouTube video because everybody's saying, like, you're gonna cry. It's that emotional. So.
And for someone like me who hasn't been following.
But I'm saying the reason I brought it up is because people watch that. You're not gonna boo Ciampa. Like, people already know that he's a good person.
I love DIY when I watch him wrestle. Ciampa is cool. I actually always like Gargano a little more.
Really?
And Shazam like Ciampa a little more. Yeah.
Interesting.
But I love both those guys. Every time they put on.
I love them both too.
Like brutal.
I'm cool, but I don't love Ciampa in a way where I feel like I need to cheer him. I'm down to root for Gargano against Ciampa because he's a great bad guy.
Yeah, man. Listen. I thought him turning heel and like Gargano being face was cool. You know, both those guys put on such a stellar, few matches when I saw them. I can't even imagine the build up like you were talking about. So
good.
Yeah, for sure.
Another time I will run you through it, Glenn.
No doubt, dude.
And so another great takeover.
And
another thing, I put this in the other videos, but I want to get it on one so I can just do a general.
I know you're recording, so.
No, but I want to get all our post-show reactions on here. What were your thoughts? Do you have any thoughts on anything aside from the show? And in particular, what were your overall thoughts on the food? Scale of 1 to 10.
The food?
Next Level Burger, yeah. That's what the place was called.
It was good. I mean, it's vegan food. I'm a huge meat eater, I guess. I'm not particularly, as you know, like, happy to say I eat meat, because like I know the consequences of all that. But either way, yeah, it was vegan food. I'm used to having like veggie burgers, so it wasn't crazy out of the ordinary.
Okay.
So it tasted like as consistent with what I'm used to as possible, if that makes sense. Like they tried to make the chicken burger taste as much like chicken as it could, like that type of thing. So it was cool. It was honestly like such a similar alternative. Like I can't like.
Didn't blow your socks off, but it was good enough.
Exactly. It was like something I could totally live off. It was completely
I will say, though, I wish you tried mine, because I definitely thought mine was better than the two of yours.
Yeah, I know. I was like stuffed at that point. I had like 2 burgers.
And the fries were good. But you're right. You could tell the cheese was vegan cheese, but it was decent.
I thought it was spicy fries, and then I realized I ordered chili cheese fries, and I was like, I thought it said chili fries, and I got excited.
Oh, so you thought chili meant spicy?
I realized it was like the American fattening fries.
Yeah, I noticed after. Oh, because you also were upset that the jalapenos were on your spicy black bean burger. You just didn't read the menu. You only read the titles.
I was so hungry.
You only read the titles.
Every time I order something spicy, they put jalapenos.
Which is funny, because we still took so long to order. You would think if we took so long to order, it'd be because we were reading everything.
I really wish I liked jalapeno, because I love spiciness, but they put jalapeno in everything spicy, and it's like, all right. Which I guess I deserve that for not reading the menu.
Yes!
I was just picking it off like a 2-year-old.
I mean, we were in a little bit of a rush, but we still took forever to order.
It's alright. We weren't that much in a rush. We made really nice timing, actually, for everything.
Yeah.
But either way, I'm hungry, so probably gonna.
Alright, man. You need to come inside for anything, or are you good?
I'm good, thank you, sir. Thank you, my man. It's been fun, like I said.
And
thank you.
I am disappointed that you didn't love the milkshake as much as I did. I thought that milkshake was fucking phenomenal.
I mean, it's not my type of food, but, it's what whatever. If you're
A
cool.
friggin' milkshake.
Yeah, I mean, it tastes good. It's just like not something I normally have.
Oh,
Or
so you
not
don't even have
something
regular milkshakes?
Not really, which is funny
No.
because I love milk, but I don't know. Milkshake, it's too like ice creamy for me, I guess. You know.
Okay.
And it was just
So you're more of like a smoothie kind of
I
person?
was just gonna bring that up. Yeah.
I love
I like an
smoothies.
acai bowl this morning.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah.
I
know it's
figured
not
I
similar,
thought you
but,
were like against basic stuff.
No, dude. No, the girl I told you about, she was.
Oh, she brings you to those places?
Yeah, she brought me
Did you go to that
acai
place, Soul Bowl?
That's exactly where we went.
Yeah, I haven't been yet, but...
Dude, it was so good. I had like the peanut butter on it. You know,
Oh,
mixed
okay.
it with like extra bananas because I love bananas,
Okay.
as you know.
Yeah, I try not to get acai bowls because I feel like they're charging extra because acai is like trendy and stuff. But I'll get like a smoothie bowl.
It's
'Cause I feel like
definitely-
it's gonna be like
yeah,
$3
it's
less and it's
starting
gonna
to be
taste
like
just as good, be
the
just
new-
as healthy.
Yeah, it's starting to be like the new trendy like millennial thing. I'm noticing.
I don't think starting. I think it's been like that for a while.
I didn't know that until recently, but yeah, no, it was really good. It was just really sugary. Obviously, it's like all fruits. I'm not surprised.
Yeah, I mean it's still healthy. But to me, I think it's worth spending the money if it tastes good and it's healthy.
Yeah, but it needs to be more food. Like you know how I am. I like to eat a lot.
Fair enough. I feel you.
Yeah.
If you're ever in the area again, Fuel Cafe has acai bowls and pataya bowls. I guess pataya is another
Nice,
fruit.
actually.
And
Nice.
smoothies and stuff. It's
Nice.
good. They got good stuff.
For sure. What's it called again?
Fuel Cafe.
Cool. Actually, one last
Fuel
thing
your
I'll bring
body
off.
cafe.
Yeah, they actually, they just made a Soul Bowl, I think, in East Meadow.
That's what I just asked you about. That's where you said you went.
No, not that. Oh, sorry, I lied. No, I went to the one in Rockwell Center because that's where we were.
Oh, so you went to Soul Bowl, but not in
Yeah.
East Meadow.
Yes.
Oh, is that where the girl's from?
Yeah. Yeah, East Rockway. But yeah,
Got it.
around that area.
Yes, I did. I haven't been there, but I did notice it.
Yeah, no doubt, dude.
So if you ever want to head over there or come here, we hang out and go to Fuel Cafe or something.
No doubt, dude. It
Right,
shall
man.
not be the last
Pleasure
time
as
I
always,
see you
man.
in the rest of my
Tell your
life,
brother I
so
say
no
hey.
doubt.
I want to talk to that guy, man.
Yeah. Nah, I feel you, man. Yeah, you called a couple times today. I mean, maybe he fell asleep. I don't know. I'll see what the deal is when I get home. But
All
whatever.
right, man.
Yeah.
Pleasure as always.
Yeah. You know me. I'm like, more.
Oh, I also
More
want to
inclined
mention
to
in
go to
this video that you chose to buy one-way tickets both ways instead of buying round-trip tickets.
Dude, I'm so used to that habit. Honestly, I think it's like subconscious in case like they don't check my ticket, which is dumb because like I'll buy the ticket anyway. I don't really know what I was thinking. I don't know. I'm so lazy that like I literally bought a one-way ticket.
It was probably
And
just the
all I had
first
to
button
do-
you saw was one-way
exactly.
ticket.
All I had to do was press the other button.
There's
I'm like, you know
something
what?
else, man.
I can just buy a one-way ticket later and spend the money later, even though I'm spending the money either way. I don't know, dude.
You're funny, man.
It's a very weird concept.
You're funny.
Yeah.
All right, man. You sure you don't need
Yep.
anything?
Nope, I'm good.
All right, man.
Yep, it was fun, dude.
Hell yeah.
Yes,
Peace
sir.
out.
Thank you for dragging me out of my house.
Sure.
And if
Hey,
you didn't have that ticket, I wouldn't have went.
I don't know
so
what your
thank
work schedule is this week, but I'm taking off Monday and Tuesday. So if
you.
you're around,
My schedule's pretty open, so I'll let you know.
Okay, cool.
Yeah, no doubt.
Peace.
Yep. See ya, dude.
Yeah, so.
You got everything?
Yeah. And I got my phone, so if I need to reach out to you, I'll let you know, but I should be
No
good.
doubt, man. See you later, man.
See ya.
Thanks again.
Yeah, my throat is shot, but that was fun. There was something else I wanted to say. I don't remember. We did not know where to park because we were running a little late and I think Evan didn't want to pass the station because we were pressed for time. So he parked in a lot that said we had to pay, but we couldn't find out where to pay. So we just parked there, and he was stressing about it the whole time, worrying that he was going to get towed, but he didn't. So all was good. My throat is shot. I'm going to make myself some tea. That was the bad thing about the not planning, was I didn't bring water to drink with the burger. So I bought maple water, and it was good, but it was like $4.50 or something, rip off, and it wasn't enough. And obviously I was too cheap to buy anything in the arena. So yeah, good night. I'm excited for the rest of the shows. One thing that was interesting was I was noticing in the middle of the show that the crowd was not as amped as I kind of feel like they were for the first and second takeovers we went to. And it just made me excited for WrestleMania to know that people are going to be going bananas. I'm excited for WrestleMania, even though it's going to be long as hell. Tailgating will be fun. And seeing that stage and the entrances live, I think will be a lot of fun. So yeah, good stuff. And I'm taking off Monday and Tuesday. We got the Final Four tomorrow in addition to the Hall of Fame. But I am a little disappointed we're going to the Hall of Fame instead of the New Japan show at the Garden. But that'll be fun. Hopefully Dad'll get some vegan food with me. And then we'll check out a sports bar after to see the end of the Final Four game. And then WrestleMania and Raw. And then I gotta find someone to go to SmackDown. Hopefully that'll get figured out. I don't know. I'll figure something out. 20 minutes of this video. I'm on my work phone now because I ran out of space on my personal phone. Pain in the ass trying to clear up space. I'll put that in my written journal. Don't have time for that here. Well, if anybody watched this, including myself, hope it was a pleasure. I'm sure it was.